So Felipe, you are a member of the Tuesday night men's group, eh?
Yes, for about 2 months now, two and
Okay.
a half months.
What brought you to go to the men's group?
Uh, just being sensitive to the Holy Spirit in my life. Chuck Heath, he asked me a couple times to come, and I kind of hesitated a little bit, but it was just a prompting, a need in my soul that God was saying, you belong here, you need to come. And so I went, and I haven't turned back since. I haven't missed a Tuesday night either, so that's kind of a good track record.
Why? What's there that makes you...
Accountability, uh, spiritual food, a lot of guidance, a lot of encouragement, and a great opportunity to just dump a daily, fear sort of stuff that takes over sometimes. I don't know about other men, but with me, I struggle with fear and adequacies and stuff like that. But just going to these Tuesday nights meetings gives me encouragement, and it allows me to hold my head up high and walk on a daily basis with God.
What's happened to you since you've started going? What changes have happened?
Spiritually, I've grown. I've matured. I was homeless. Uh, Went through a time of depression. I was homeless and unemployed, sleeping in my truck, sleeping in my tent. I'm divorced, so I give my 2 teenage daughters every 2 weekends, every other weekend. And just knowing that I needed to be a better man for them, to be a provider for them, but also allowing God to speak into my life. One night when I was in my truck sleeping at a rest area, I was praying and just kind of trying to fall asleep, but God woke me up by saying, "You don't need to be here, son. I love you, and I want to reestablish you." And so I took him to that. I took that to heart, and I took him at his word. I sought employment, which I did acquire. I got a job through a temp agency, but now the company that I was contracted out to has hired me straight out, so I'm a full-time employee. My daughters are just also a walking testimony of what God has done in my life. They're very encouraging, very supportive, very sensitive. I love the fact that they do want to spend time with me, and I just, always lift them up in prayer. God is continuing to work in my life with blessing me with the men on Tuesday nights. Everyone has always just been so encouraging and so loving. The hugs, the words of encouragement mean a lot to me. It's daily food for me to keep going. So that's what I'm getting at.
What would you recommend, or why would you recommend it for any other guys? What would be the reason that you would suggest this for somebody else?
For anybody that's been walking with the Lord for either all their lives, many years, or for somebody that's just, surrendered and accepted Christ into their life recently, for anyone, I would recommend it because it's spiritual food. It's in the Bible that we need to be the church. And for me, that is the actual church in action, and coming to these Tuesday night men's groups where the church, the fellow men, the Christian men can fellowship and then take that blessing home, take that blessing to your work life, take that blessing that you receive on Tuesday nights to your church, to your community, and then you can proclaim cities and towns and governments into God's kingdom. So that's what I would do to encourage people to come.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
God bless you.